What's up, people of cyberspace? Cthulhu the Dark One back with another review for you. This time we're taking a look at the LEGO Hero Factory Breakout Series, Black Phantom. This is the newest LEGO Hero Factory to come out. They should mostly be in stores by now. Actually, my local Walmart Target got them before my local LEGO retailer did, so go figure. But pretty cool figure. This is the big bad guy of this series. As you can tell, he is an upper scale figure. There he is next to a can of Coke. So I'd say what, probably 8-9 inch figure, maybe even 10 if you stand him all the way up. He's a little hunched down in this pose, but pretty good sized figure. Blah blah. I'll show you the box art real quick. There's the box art, so you know what to look for in stores. He is 124 pieces, I believe. I think I maybe had about like 4 or 5 extra pieces. A lot of them are just like the little itty bitty. Well, I'll point it out on the figure here in a second, but they're just like the little itty bitty connector pieces. And also kind of funny. Even the villains, I got a handful of each now. I got like 3 heroes and 3 villains. The heroes, of course, come with the hero cores, because that's kind of like their gimmick. But I've noticed all the villains have a hero core packed in with them, and that's just kind of weird. Has 500 game points. I haven't tried that game yet. One of my buddies did, and said it's actually fairly entertaining. So, don't know what the points do, but you do get 500 points for this guy. Retails for about 20 bucks, so not too bad. Another quick size comparison here. Here is Rocka XL from the Savage Planet series. Get them kind of side by side-ish there. As you can see, they're roughly the same height. They're both leg-wise are kind of scrunched down about the same. So, pretty good chunk of figure. Not too complicated assembly. I'd say the most complicated thing is just the lower legs here, but that's really not all that bad. His weapons include the giant mace blade, which I really like. I really like how that came out. It's actually 2 separate pieces, so if you wanted the blade to be on top and the mace to be on bottom, you could do that. And also switch hands for each weapon. The spider ball launcher thingy. I haven't really messed with it. You're supposed to like squeeze this, and there it goes. Well, I'll have to find that later. But anyway, of course, this most of the time with Hero Factory, the weapons are kind of their arm, like it's not like they're holding it. But this one, he actually holds both his weapons, so you could switch hands if you so choose. This is pretty much per instruction built, and pretty cool. Let me get the camera a little height here. You can see it a little better. Of course, you get the standard snap ball joints everywhere, so really good. Hold its posability, pretty much 360 on every joint, only hindrance being the armor pieces, which again, depending on your preference, is completely customizable, because that's just kind of the goodness of Legos. Really like the little shoulder bladey zapper things. I really like these coils. I've gotten like 3 figures now that have these. It's just a neat little accent for the figures. And of course, these are posable. You get one joint basically at the shoulder. It's joined in between, like on his collarbone, so that can go up and down, but you can pretty much get that. And then there's a little one in between there. And then the very end is a ball joint. So good posability on those. Great about the Lego Batman cape. It has relatively the same posability as that. Head, I mean, it's really good posability. Rocka XL actually has a little bit of hindrance to his. He has a lot of, like this here, you can see his leg is attached to the back of his body. Slight hindrance, not really. I mean, you can maybe get a little more if you didn't build it that way. But overall, it just kind of gives it a cool kind of mech look when you do move it. Rocka has that on his arms too, so a little bit advanced posability on this guy. Not that Rocka isn't posable by any means. What else? Oh, another neat little thing. Something I do on most of my pretty much all of my hero factories. Like aside, the Raka and the Savage Planet had a white head, so I couldn't really do it to him. An interesting note on these: they went back to using the Bionicle heads, which is just kind of a random little note. If you remember, Hero Factory kind of replaced Bionicle as their like build a action figure sort of thing. And normally it's just a clear plastic. You take a little whiteout pen, color in the eyes. You could color in the mouth if you really wanted to, but I color in the eyes on all of mine. And I think it just gives a little extra oomph when you put the masks or helmets on. It doesn't look bad without it by any means. But in the show or the movies and on the box art, they have glowing eyes. And I think it helps it out a little bit. So yeah, pretty cool little figure. Well, not really little, but pretty cool figure. This is the big bad guy of this series. Doesn't really disappoint. Looks pretty cool. I never got the big bad guy of the last one was Witch Doctor, which I never got. And Witch Doctor was huge. I have seen, like, one of my friends has him, and it's a big set. So this is actually, I mean, it's pretty good in scale. I meant to grab a regular Hero Factory to show you. Probably about up to here-ish, about up to his waist. Yeah, pretty cool figure. You know, $20. Fully customizable, fully posable. We'll say 10-inch figure. Can't really beat it. I really like the Lego Hero Factory stuff. I was a big fan of Bionicle. I'm always a big fan of kind of like make your own sort of thing. And they definitely do not disappoint. So, pretty cool. And like I said, you will have a couple extra pieces. You will definitely, or at least with mine, I had a hero core with everything so far. So, don't worry if you build it and you have extra pieces. It can happen. It's like, I told you I'd show you. Let me pop that off real quick and show you. It's like little connector pieces used to kind of like fill holes, like this little gray, tan, and blue piece. That's what you'll have extra. Or at least that's what I had extra. So don't be alarmed. Like I said, I didn't, I meant to count and see if the piece count included the extra pieces. I'll definitely try and do that for the next review. Cause like I said, I've had I think I've had extra pieces with every one of these new Hero Factory toys I've put together so far, even on the heroes. So don't be alarmed if you put them together and you have extra pieces. My one gripe, I know it is kind of, it's in the box art, and I think you can go on their website and see like a little CG cartoon. It's even on there. I may trim this little red part off so it's smooth, so it's not popping up. That's my one gripe. Like it's kind of unnecessary, and they could have even designed it so that wasn't sticking out as far, like if that went further into the head. But easy fix. I mean, I don't want to say it's super soft plastic, but if you need to cut through it for customizing, it's not hard. So Lego Hero Factory Black Phantom of the Breakout series. These guys are in stores now. Not as big of a wave as the Savage Planet. You're looking at, I think, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 villains and 5 heroes. So nowhere near as big. I think there was a good probably 6 or 7 of each in the last one. So, but pretty cool. Check them out. Not too expensive. Fully customizable figure. And we'll catch you next time.